Hi kids. Okay, new feature on this channel. So I'm gonna do on this day in film history today. Not quite sure what I'm gonna call it yet, but for July 6th, here are some things that happened in film history. So in 1933, uh, Nursery Rhymes was released. It was a short film featuring Ted Healy and his Three Stooges. So, Three Stooges, I haven't really talked about at all on this channel, and I thought, why? I oughta. Um, so, the Stooges started out with Ted Healy. Later on, uh, they would separate. He would go on his own. He was a vaudeville performer, quite influential. The Stooges went through different incarnations, combinations of the Stooges. Anyways, so this Nursery Rhymes was the first of three MGM shorts featuring the Stooges that was used a two-color Technicolor technique. So two-color Technicolor technique started 19. There's been various forms of color film since the beginning of film, trying different processes. This process started in 1917. The Gulf Between was the first film to use it. And it was basically the first version was the film was just projected, the film was projected through a red and a green sort of filters that it went through, and then that colored the film, give it different colors. But the process wasn't as consistent as desired, not as perfect as desired. So they went and they worked on it. It evolved over time. Eventually, um, they changed the technique to they would have a special camera, which was a larger camera, and it would have the two strips of film, a red strip and the green strip, and they would be sort of inverted onto each other in the middle, an adhesive, and then the red strip was dyed green and the green strip was dyed red. Um, but that process wasn't perfect either because it caused a very thick film stock. Could be played, didn't need a special projector then, but because of the adhesive, the thick film stock would break down. There would be cracks in the image, um, light shining through. Again, not perfect. The first film to use that technique was The Toll of the Sea in 1922. But again, because the film had to be recalled and repaired, not an ideal process. So let's talk about the Three Stooges and Ted Healy. So Ted Healy, um, after he left the Stooges, he died in 1937, the age of 41, of natural causes. But there was rumors, reports that because prior to his death, he had been in an altercation with three men, that there was Hollywood rumors that he was beaten to death. The altercation he was in uh, was with actor Wallace Beery, who also sort of comedian, vaudeville performer, uh, not the nicest man, didn't have the best reputation. Uh, Another individual was Cubby Broccoli, Cubby Broccoli of the Broccoli family, the family that owns the rights still to the James Bond series. And then Cubby's cousin, Pat DeCiccio, who may or may not have been a mobster for Lucky Luciano. Okay, what else happened in film history? 1945, The Naughty 90s is released. It is a Abott and Costello film. This features the longest version of their well-known bit, Who's on First? Some might say the best version of Who's on first? Who? I don't know. Also, 1994, Forrest Gump is released. I've done a video on Forrest Gump. Uh, my feelings are not great on Forrest Gump. Um, is the depiction of somebody on the spectrum I'm not a fan of. Are you? 1927, Janet Leigh is born. The late great Janet Leigh. Janet Leigh, of course, is her stage name. She was born Jeanette Morrison. Jamie Lee's mom, of course. I don't have to tell you who Jamie or Janet Leigh is. And Sylvester Stallone, still with us, born 1946. Initially, his mother, Jackie Stallone, who was a character unto herself, uh, named Sylvester Tyrone. Tyrone Stallone. Maybe that's why his father changed his name because it's Tyrone Stallone, but she named him Tyrone after Tyrone Power, the star of Nightmare Alley, which we've talked about on this channel. And of course, Stallone was a complicated birth. They had to use forceps to remove him, uh, which caused the paralysis of his face and the trademark Stallone look. And that's about all I have for July 6th in film history. Of course, there's many other events, but we don't want to talk all day. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe.